and welcome to Friday's One Show with Alex Jones.
And Alex Scott. Another tough week, but we have got a great Friday show to kick off the weekend.
We do. We've got so much coming up, something very cute, someone very funny, and some great music. But first, maybe you've already seen this lovely video out later, how Declan overcome huge odds to achieve his dream.
That is lovely. Yeah. And of course, the Six Nations starts tomorrow. Come on, Cymru! But it's not, I'll teach you. But it's not the only big sporting event taking place this week.
Her voice is a knockout.
And it's got a bit of a sporty theme, hasn't it, tonight? So we thought we should get the latest and best tips for staying fit. Now, of course, we asked the expert to help out, Joe Wicks.
No, Al. Joe Wicks wasn't available, so we found another Joe.
Too expensive, no?
It's
the very, very fit Joe Lyson. Now, see, that, of course, I mean, you're messing about a bit, but you have upped the ante on the physical exercise before you. That's new. You do run a bit as well, don't you? You were with us all show. And later, we'll also be joined by Jason.
You don't have to be a sports fan to enjoy the first film tonight. It's about family overcoming the odds and one very proud dad. Here's Kevin Dwala with more.
Oh.
It's just so beautiful.
It is, and you know, for Lee, having seen him go through all that as a child in hospital and then to see him running out on the pitch must be incredible. But it's a good message, isn't it?
That no matter what, there's going to be obstacles no matter what, but it's how you overcome them. And I think that video just shows everything. I'm getting emotional because it made me think of my mum. I suppose you don't think of the parent side and how the emotions that they go through.
But they've invested
Mum,
so much,
I'm not going to get soppy on the one show. Still loads to come tonight. More chat with Joe Lyson.
Hooray for Jen. And the finalists of
As we just saw, sport always brings high drama and high emotion. And the Super
massive. So to get us excited about it, joining us now, presenter and former American footballer, Jason! It's good to see you. All riled up about it in a seriousness. I put money on you. But, you know, I really thought it would be like quarter-final.
Still dancing all the time. We dance.
What's your favourite?
So the Super Bowl. Now then, Sunday night, 11:30 p.m. Bit late for me. You sell this to me now, because this is the biggest event. Al knows all about it. It's the biggest event. What snacks are we eating? Why are we watching? Who's helping?
And when you think of the Super Bowl...
Absolutely. Why not? It's the Super Bowl.
Why not?
Jason, do you know what? I actually want to ask you about the quarterbacks and He's moved to this team and they have got to the final.
Exactly. You know, is it because of his wife?
It's more because of him, Jason, if I'm honest.
Well, he's got that effect on everybody. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think it's unlikely, but they tell us that for a little spell that you were a Super Bowl fan.
True Panthers fan.
I became a fan of him.
Sent us as well.
The Super Bowl 55 is live on BBC One at 11:30. The Super Bowl 55 is live on BBC One at 11:30.
Loads of you out there have used lockdown to try and be more creative and maybe try your hand at a bit of writing. So if you're looking for some tips, keep watching.
Because in the summer, we launched our As You Write It competition with the Shakespeare North Playhouse, a playwriting competition for children and young people aged 7 to 16.
The 9 finalists now has the chance to work with professionals to write their plays.
Where do you start when writing your very first play? Well, it's a question we put to some very qualified, well-known faces. Oh, it's good, isn't it?
I took some tips from that.
Well, to have access to those people, you know, and the takeaway from it, and what I took away was
what did you take away?
Frank Cottrell Boyce's walls are a very nice colour.
And on that note, thanks so much to Evan, Frank, Noel and Sheridan and Kerry as well for taking the time to help our budding young writers.
Brilliant. The next session will be all about how to put on a play. We've got some top industry experts lined up to share their knowledge. It's going to be really exciting seeing the plays come to life. You've got in, isn't it, Jason, to see like their imagination develop and, you know, their ideas. What does she like? What's she into? The world's are oyster.
Because you studied drama at uni and you've worked excited about theatre.
Impenetrable, I suppose, a lot of the time. And because I've got professional actors delivering, I say professional actors, I'm the role. And the theatre particularly, for me, going to see shows when I was a kid, really got me. And I think this will go some way to helping there.
Yeah, it is a brilliant, brilliant initiative, Joe. Really. But when you see people act it out, suddenly it clicks to you all for doing this.
Yes.
Well, as well as that, and on that note, we will be doing our own one-show challenge. Well, When I say we, more on that in the run-up to Red Nose Day. It's a race with a difference, and we'll tell you more later on. But you spoke, Joe, in your life, really.
Oh, fortunately, my friends are very funny, silly people as well.
It's the best medicine, isn't it? Joe's free live performance of Macbeth will be going out online at 4 p.m. on Thursday. There's a link on our website as well if you're interested.
And we still have loads to come on the One Show tonight. We're going to be chatting to Anne-Marie.
Before that, we have Gin, a whole load of mice, and Matt Allwright. It sounds like a night out that's gone horribly wrong. But actually, this is the story of one of Britain's rarest mammals and the ongoing efforts to save them.
And warning, this film was made before the current lockdown, and it is dangerously cute.
So cute. See?
Oh, you know, yesterday,
you
told me about the stalks, right? I've
Turning
got one
pink.
for you today, yes. So this nano chameleon has
Or is it a big finger?
this
Gotta
out
ask
for
the
you.
question now. Anyway, we like to end Fridays with a bit of music. So, how about you?
Hello.
Voice, you're going to be on Bake Off, but we need to start with your music, with KSI. How did that come about?
And I recorded the chorus, and then I wrote a little verse, and gave them more than what they wanted. So that's
Got a version of it later, and it is brilliant. And we both said it's a good song because of it. Now then, you won't know this, Jason, but many people won't know this. Good song because of it. Now then, you won't know this, Jason, but many people won't know this.
9 years old, and never was a little bit embarrassing.
You're a judge on The Voice, which I have to say are absolutely Bake Off. What are your chances on that show? Because, wait, we were told about your sister...
All the ingredients, and I put it all out on the side, and my sister was like, yeah, that's how it started. And it kind of finished.
Brilliant. And the state of your apron doesn't give us much hope, so I think it's good. Right, we're going to do some messages because we've had tons in. Now then, Bill says, Anne-Marie, my wife and I are both 66 and we love your music, but when is the new album going to drop? Bill, I don't even say drop.
Wow.
Yeah, I can actually finally say that this
Last
year.
one as well from Amy on Twitter because of the film earlier. What an amazing young lad Declan is, overcoming all those obstacles and living out his dream as a professional footballer. May great things come his way.
Yeah, and Joe, loads of love for your read. I don't know, it's a lovely name anyway. Says, right, it's almost time for some music from Anne-Marie. By the way, her performance will also be on BBC Music's YouTube channel straight after us, along with loads of others we've had on the One Show. There's Celeste, Liam Gallagher, Stormzy, tons of people there.
And thanks to tonight's guests, we've got Joe, Anne-Marie and
Ronan, and we'll be chatting to Alan Carr.
But now, to take you into the weekend performing Don't Play with KSI and Digital Farm Animals, it is Anne-Marie.
Have a good weekend. Bye. By the way, her performance will also be on BBC Music's YouTube channel straight after us, along with loads of others we've had on the One. Right, it's almost time for some music from Anne-Marie. By the way, her performance will also be on BBC Music's YouTube channel straight after us, along with loads of others we've had on the One Show. There's Celeste, Liam Gallagher, Stormzy, tons of people there.
And thanks to tonight's guests, we've got Joe, Anne-Marie and
Ronan, and we'll be chatting to Alan Carr.
But now, to take you into the weekend performing Don't Play with KSI and Digital Farm Animals, it is Anne-Marie.
Have a good weekend. Bye.